Yo, welcome back. Uncensored Locks. Today, we're going to talk about, first of all, rest in peace to all the victims. Rest in peace to, oh man, so many victims, bro. Not only that, but also the injured and just everybody who was involved in this.
Gun violence.
Yeah, man, it gets to a certain point where it just, I don't want to say it's becoming a common thing. It just like.
I feel like we have to talk about it a lot lately.
I think that's why I'm not surprised when that shit happened.
Right, but
I'm like numb to that shit now.
I'm not trying to be funny, but I crossed the line at Walmart, bro. And I'm not, again, the shooting that happened in El Paso, we go to Walmart every week. Probably twice or 3 times. Can you imagine that there could literally be something that happens like that?
Why would you? All right, I don't want to make this into an argument, but why would you want to just cross the line at Walmart, bro? You know how much people went to that concert they was having in Las Vegas for? Let's just say.
No, but he's saying in the sense of you're doing an everyday life thing,
right?
And someone
you just literally.
Like, you know, when you hear lately, when you hear about these gun violence, is someone went into a club and shot up a club. Someone went to a movie theater. They're going into crowded places, but this person literally just went into something that someone would go every day for shopping and just open fire. I think that's what
Walmart ain't crowded. I mean,
yeah,
it is, bro. I'm just saying, but it's just like we're just shopping.
I get what you're coming from.
We're not doing anything. We're not there for some social event. We're not there for some concert. We're not there.
But wasn't the Ohio thing similar? People in the bar.
They're in the bar.
Yeah, area. That's what I'm saying. Like, who the fuck would expect that shit? That shit is like. It can happen anywhere, bro.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. In my mind, bro, I always never.
You should never just want to cross the line at one place. That shit can happen anywhere.
Facts. I never wanted to have a gun, bro. Never wanted to own one. I don't want nothing to do with it. But it got to a point. I'm like, bro.
Let me stop you, bro. Having a gun. All right. You say you having a gun, right? How much people in that motherfucker had a gun?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure in either one of them. How much had
Because
a
at the
gun?
festival, they couldn't take guns.
You're only allowed to walk around with a handgun. Okay, but all right, this recent one in this Walmart.
Walmart, right?
And regardless of anywhere it's at, unless you want some same shit they on, having them type of guns that these dudes is walking around here murdering these people
Like,
with.
what is your handgun going to compare?
Okay.
What is your handgun really gonna do to that?
Unless you
These
snuck up behind
dudes is
them
killing.
and-
You know how much? You know how much rapid fire that shit shooting at once in seconds, bruh. You know how much life. Imagine if this dude had more ammunition and was brave enough to say, "Yo, fuck it, I'ma strap him some more and just keep going, bruh." You know how much people he could have killed?
I just feel devastated.
Just by doing this right here.
Right. And they don't want to say it, I guess, when Trump came out and he explained, he basically a statement on the mass shootings. And one of the things that highlight, I'm not going to lie to you, Drew. I watched it. I like the statement, bro. I like what he was saying.
I had an argument with somebody.
What did he say?
He was basically saying, hey, don't belong here. We need to do better.
Even though, let me tell you the only thing I like about that statement. Don't get me wrong.
I feel it was a good written statement.
Fuck him.
Right.
It was written.
Yeah, of course.
Somebody else wrote that.
Of course.
But at the end of the day, he stood up there and said he basically denounced white nationalists.
Right. Facts. Right.
So now I want to see where his following, if they gonna back away from him because he denounced them.
Or follow we're not going to be racist.
No, because check it out now. They had other instances when shit like this when shit went left. Somebody in their camp did some like denouncement type shit,
right.
And they switched up on them niggas. We don't want to fuck with you no more. So now let's see. Yeah, we were supporting you, and believe it or not, them some of his biggest supporters. You feel what I'm saying? So now let's see where shit, if it's gonna shift or it's gonna stay the same.
So you try to say this with him denouncing whatever nationally you feel like he could probably injure him for the 2020 election?
Yeah. A little bit. I don't know yet because the statement was only said today.
Right.
Now let's see what's gonna happen now after the statement was made.
You know what? Go ahead.
I would love to see it because, like, you know, a lot of people feel that most of this racism that's coming out lately is due to who our president is. And I've seen a post. I've seen a post on a group of a Mexican family who had taken a picture, and I went through the comment section. I read the story. It was a really fucked up story of what happened to them, and it was a very racist thing at a baseball game that happened. I'm not gonna get into details because that's not what it's about. when I went to the comment section, there was two Trump supporters specifically that was literally spamming the comment sections about how they're Trump supporters and all this shit about fuck gay people, or this month is heterosexual pride month.
But a lot of those people do that shit.
Like
you
that.
see how you
And the
talking
thing
about
is,
it now?
The whole
a lot
comment
of people
section,
do it for that.
The whole comment section was people saying, you know, I'm sorry y'all experienced it. No one was saying fuck Trump.
Right.
It was just like, and even in their story, they didn't say it's because of Trump. They just explained what they're going through.
Right.
As a Mexican family, a legal Mexican family.
A lot of these people don't even like Trump they damn self. They just doing it because it's some type of clout. See, a lot of people want to ride that wave. You feel what I'm saying?
My
and that's a
point is,
bad way to
that
ride.
continues now. Like how you said, now that he's denouncing it, I want to see if we continue to see the white supremacists still put that much effort that you have to go into someone's tragic story, and I'm still supporting this man regardless of.
I mean, they still gonna do that. But when I'm talking about on a bigger scale, as in like the David Dukes and the real white supremacist people out there, you feel what I'm saying? If they gonna turn left, the ones who really hold our life in their hands, you feel what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of them who are in office, believe it or not, if y'all don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Who are white nationalists and they on that type of shit.
Of course.
You feel me? So I want to see how they gonna feel about that shit. Because don't get me wrong, at the end of the day, he had to say that shit that he said today. The one thing I don't like is that he tried to switch it up and say it was about video games and mental health and people from across he claims is black, our color, black and brown. You feel what I'm saying? Coming from other places. You feel what I'm saying? And those are the people that shouldn't have guns. That's bullshit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because those are not the people that you see running around here doing the dumb shit. That's not the shit. That's not what's going on.
No, let's touch on video games a little bit, bro. We all love Call of Duty. We all play that shit. I'm not saying I have mental issues or whatever the case is, but I never once thought about, let me go get this gun so I can shoot some shit up. You feel what I'm trying to say? To emulate what's in the video game. So I don't think that's even a logical thing to bring up about video games. And the mental health, obviously these guys are going through something. So I guess that's where the mental health is coming from. You feel me? Because if you read most of their Instagram, their posts and stuff like that, they're all white supremacist type of shit. You feel what I'm trying to say? So it's like, it just gets to a certain point.
So what he was going through isn't called mental health. It's called blatant racism. And it's America's way now of sugarcoating it by slapping mental health on every racist fucking person that comes out with an AK-47.
No, dude was fucking crazy.
Or an automatic rifle and decides to go kill a bunch of innocent people. America turns around and says, well, it was mental health. Yeah, that mental health is standing by, I'm racist as shit, you're black, you're brown, I don't like you, and I want to kill you.
No, dude was crazy. I'm not even gonna front. That nigga was fucking insane. But at the end of the day, I think it goes a little bit deeper than that too. You feel? Yeah, dude was insane. It was crazy.
But it gets to the point where, are we still discussing this gun control thing? Do you feel like that's gonna make any difference? Any difference in lessening these massacres that happen so often?
Okay, check it. What I was trying to say is like, and it goes with what you were saying. A lot of these dudes, they been felt like this, right?
Okay.
They been wanting somebody who they could look up to and say, okay, yo, that's my leader right there.
I feel you.
And I'm going, you're right now, like Trump has he's in power to where he could say, yo, you heard what he said, he could go down the street and kill somebody and get away with it right now. He feels like that. And for him to go out there and say some type of fuckery like that, you feel what I'm saying, publicly, you don't feel like the people who he stands behind, the same people that we was just talking about, you feel me? Not gonna feel the same fucking way. The dude that they could consider as their leader, you feel me?
And a little bit off of what he said on the sense of they're looking for someone to stand behind, looking for a leader. That touches on what I was saying to you the other day. On this is damn near a game of monkey see, monkey do, because every time a fucking shooting happens,
They give them the courage to do it some more.
yeah, it's like you don't hear about these shootings and there's nothing going on, everything's calm, and then one shooting happens, and I literally said this to him. I said, now that this happened, watch. it's going to be more.
And they don't care.
But each day we woke up, it was another shooting.
You know why they don't care? Because in their eyes, guess what they dying for? USA, the red, white, and blue. Make America great again.
And you know, another thing that I touched on is
to go fight in the fucking army.
The gun control thing, like you had said. I had also told him these shootings always happens around the time where gun control was a topic or around the time of elections. And right after I told him, I had woken up and found a link that apparently, allegedly, Donald Trump had signed what is it called?
A
bill to reverse what Obama had did, so that you don't have to go through the background checks for the mentally ill to get guns. And he did that discreetly without making it known to anybody. So it's just like, wow.
Now hold up. What makes you think I don't think he did it and didn't make it known to nobody. Is that nobody's fucking listening and paying attention to what the fuck is going on? Because it's not that these dudes do these things and don't make us know. They make us know about it. But certain things we just not involved. It don't attract our minds. You feel what I'm saying? This is shit we should be listening to. These dudes will come through and use their big words on us, yo, and we just take they big words and just run with it because they big words. You feel what I'm saying? We don't even do our fucking research.
But we're talking about mental illness here, right?
Yeah.
So, what kind of sane person wakes up and see 2-3 mass shootings happen back to back and say, I should sign a bill to let me
I don't think them dudes is crazy mentally ill my ass. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I'm not talking about the ones that did the shooting. I said, what kind of sane person wakes up and see multiple mass shootings happen and say, I should sign a bill to allow mentally ill people to get guns?
That's
so
bullshit.
Who is the one with the mental problems here? The one signing these fucking bills.
Unless they just want this shit to happen.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's what it feels like at this point.
I know that, bro. But these people love their guns, bro. They ain't giving this shit up, bro.
Oh, they love USA. They love America, bro. They trying to make America great again, bro.
MAGA!
They trying to make America great again, dog.
And I want to also, rest in peace to the victims from Chicago. I want to touch on that a little bit when it comes into the shooting that happened, where I believe it was 42 people that were shot over this weekend. And of those 42 people, 5 of them passed away.
So, let me stop you right quick. All together this weekend, how much people died this weekend?
5.
No. All together.
It was like 20 in Ohio, right? Some shit like that. And only like 19 in Walmart. I'm not sure what. That's
like, so that you talking about like at least more than 40 people. At least more than you talking about at least touching damn near 60 people died this weekend, bro.
I believe just in 2019, from mass shootings, there's already been 239.
For no reason, no logic, no nothing. It's not like they went in a bank here. They were doing something wrong. They're just everyday people living their everyday lives, just gunned down. I don't know how this can be stopped. I know if it can be stopped. But at the end of the day, bro, it's up to us.
But you want to take off guns from us.
Now, when it comes to the gang violence thing, the gun control that we were speaking of, it wouldn't necessarily be helpful there because obviously the gangs aren't purchasing illegal guns to commit these crimes. So that's a whole nother area of the illegal guns that are out there. But my question for that is, whatever you're feuding about, was it really serious enough for all these innocent bystanders to have to, one, lose their life, get injured? We can't find a lot of info on these stories, but who's to say there were no kids involved or young adults
9 times out of 10 it was.
Anything. Like, they showed video, and I'll try to put clips in, of random street cars, buildings shot up because of gang and drugs. Those are the 2 reasons. They were all gang related and drug related.
I don't get it, bro. I'm not like
down in the shop, right?
I'm not in the streets. I don't know what the mentality of the streets is.
And then the crazy thing is, the people that died weren't even the gang members.
Right.
It was innocent victims.
You know the gang members gonna run.
Right. I just don't understand the logic
They
behind it.
up their own pistol to shoot back.
There's innocent people just dying.
Yep.
This shit gotta stop.
No brown shit, huh?
Hey, bruh, we can keep talking about this peaceful rally, but it's gonna take somebody to say, yo, it ain't worth it, bro. It's not worth it.
Bro, like, I'm be honest with
Everyone's
you, bro.
already
Like,
saying
what I'm
it
saying
ain't
though,
worth it,
but
you
like,
still
how?
have that little, 5-10%. that don't give a fuck about it ain't worth it, or
It's not
they're
even
worried about
like-
their pride being stroked,
It's
or
fuck all that. It's just that, yo, it starts from the top to the bottom. Yo, we got a president who don't care. So why the fuck should the world, like, and where we living at, give a fuck? That's the mentality that everybody have right now.
and then when people are gonna yell, you know, our president does care, you know, maybe he cares about you, but your skin tone, I guarantee you, is a lot lighter than ours.
Right.
And we get that, like, we're done complaining about that, but it comes to a point where there are innocent people dying for absolutely no reason because of the simple fact that we have this man in office who has made it clear that it's basically okay to be a bigot, and it's basically
What he said about Baltimore,
okay.
he don't care about these places.
Oh, snap.
Look what he said about Baltimore. He don't care about, you see, Baltimore, Chicago. The only place that's full of bullshit that he might give a fuck about really is New York, because he have a lot of businesses there. You feel what I'm saying? He got a Trump Tower and all that crazy shit. All of that shit is in New York. You
And
know
he
that.
don't.
So they crack down on a lot of, he gonna make sure there's a lot of nothing going on up there. He gonna try his hardest. But you see places like Baltimore, Chicago, the Mid-South, like St. Louis, them places like that, man, that dude don't give a fuck about them places, man. Let them shits burn. You don't see what's going on in Detroit?
You know you don't give a fuck when El Paso is literally telling you, we don't want you here. We feel like everything that's happening to us is your fault. And you schedule an arrival and put them on notice that you're going to arrive anyway. You have no respect.
They're like
for
trolling,
people.
right.
Yeah, it's basically like, well, fuck you because I'm the president and I can do what I want. And unfortunately, the people that follow and support you will have that same mentality that, well, you know, this is our president and we run this world and we can do what you want. You know how many comments I see all the time? People say, well, if you don't like it, go back to your country because he says that.
Right.
And they don't understand how racist that statement really is. Because, well, this isn't your country either, so how can you tell me to go back to something that you stole
Listen, guys, the moral of the story,
and forced us to come to?
the moral of the story is this shit ain't gonna stop until either there's a change of mentality or because we can't keep blaming this shit on Trump.
That mentality ain't gonna change, I feel like, Chris, because it's something that's ingrained in America, society, bruh, since our ancestors, bruh. That racist shit is just like I say, we have a head of state right now, Agent Orange, who it's blatant. He's a fucking racist, you feel what I'm saying? And him being a leader and saying the rhetoric and spewing the bullshit and the fuckery that he's squeezing out of his orange mouth, dog, it's just creating a lot of hate, dog, and a lot of like dividance, bruh. And yo, this shit, that's the moral of the story.
You know,
yo.
the one thing that I
we
like
need
about
to figure
this
out how to cut the what you call that? Divide the dividance, bruh, and get it back to one.
You know what I do like about it? Like, not that he's president, but the one good thing about his presidency is how when all the white people were screaming, oh, blacks need to stop complaining, racism was eradicated and oppression was eradicated. And when he became president, everyone's colors showed.
It ain't start with him
comes
now.
up. No, that's when it like became so blatant. Like they don't give a fuck. So it's just
You
like
can't blame with Obama.
tell us now
I feel
that
like
it doesn't happen. Because it's everywhere. You see it all the time. It's on all statements. People getting cops calling them for no reason. People getting shot up because of the skin tone that they're born with, not even something they can control. And we suffer because
Now,
they respect you.
Also,
Donald Trump.
what, haircuts in schools? You can't have certain haircuts in schools
Inappropriate
now.
styles.
Inappropriate
They're all
styles.
catered towards the African American community.
Right. Y'all let us know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. We out.